Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to another video. I'm your girl T. Today we are going to do a bling along that I was talking about on my video last night. If you didn't catch that video talking about rhinestones and all it has to offer, go and watch that video and check it out. Like, comment, rate, and subscribe to the channel. I'd like to take a moment just to say welcome back. If you are not a new subscriber, if you are new here, welcome. Make sure you smash that like button, comment, subscribe to the channel, considering I am working on trying to upload new content at least once a week. In today's video, we will be working on a template from Craftable Things. Patrice is the owner of Craftable Things. Make sure you head over to her channel as well and subscribe and check out some of her content over there as well. Also, we'll be talking about the Rhinestone Buy-in from the baby's booty. In conversation, we will talk about different places that you can also buy rhinestones from as well. So without further ado, I do have my computer going to the right of me as well. And I also have my phone, which I'm going to attempt to turn down because the top part of it broke to give you that overhead view. So I'm going to go ahead without further ado, and I am going to set you guys down. And hopefully you will be able to see that. So in this video, you will need for this tutorial or to do this rhinestone template, you will need a edge brush, which is just simply what they use for, when they paint and things like that. You can get them off of Amazon, the Rhinestone World, Hobby Lobby, I think, has these. Walmart for sure has them. You will also need a rhinestone picker tool. The rhinestone picker tool is linked in the description below. You can also purchase those from Amazon as well. Now let's talk about these beautiful stones here. Now with these beautiful stones from the baby's booty, look how cute that logo is. Look, let me move my fat sausage fingers out of the way. But look how cute that logo is there. These are the Labrador. Make sure I'm saying it right. Yes, these are Labrador hot fix rhinestones that we will be using in tonight's outline. So that I don't turn these over, I'm going to make sure that I close them back up. Next rhinestone that we are going to use from the baby's booty is called Crushed Ice AB. And she even has it labeled on the back telling you what she suggests that you press these stones at, which is 350 degrees for 12 seconds. I'm going to open this one up as well and show you. Look how beautiful those are. Remember, you can get a lot of imitation stones as well, but you want to make sure that you do your research. And baby's booty is one that I have done my research on and love the rhinestones. So again, this one right here that we're going to use tonight is also called Violet Ice. And I'm going to open this one up for you as well. Just look at there. Look how beautiful that is. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close these up as well. Yes, I do. I have some tape right there. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to get into is our template. So this is the outline of our template. And then this is the inside of our template as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. And we're going to we're going to pour a good bit of these stones. So probably all of them. And then we're gonna brush these stones in. Now looking at my computer, it looks like y'all can see this pretty well. I don't know once well, we're actually we're live, so I'm not gonna do much editing on this video because we're live. If we make any mistakes, I want you guys to be able to see the mistakes so that you will know what not to do. But as I was saying, we're going to talk about, first things first that we're going to talk about is the Baby's Booty Rhinestone buy-in that is coming up on March the 31st. Guys, I do talk fast as well. So hopefully if you need to, you can watch the video, you know, slow it down just a little bit. But the Baby's Booty, she has a buy-in. Her name is Eve. She has a buy-in at least once a month. Yes, the dates do change. This month it happens, normally they start on a Sunday, and they usually run about 7 days, I believe. But this month it's starting on 3/31, which is a Friday. That buy-in will run for approximately 7 days. Anything that you want to buy from her, you will pay for in advance, meaning at the time that you make your purchase. She then will place the order on everybody's behalf, and by me everybody is everybody that participates in the buy-in, and she will send the money to China, and we will get our stones in approximately 30 to 45 days. I've never personally had any problems with getting my stones. Keep in mind that things do have to go through customs over in China, and once they are cleared and make it to the US, then they are repackaged by Eve and her team, and they get them out as quick as possible. Do delays happen, or can delays happen? Yes, they can. If you are wanting to jump in that buy-in, her link is in the description. It is the babiesbooty.store. She also sells templates. So just go over there and check out her store. She also has a buy now button. The buy now means that you can get the stones. Oops, I put a stone up under my Starcraft because it is sitting in front of me. The buy now button should be active along with the with the buy in at this time. At least that's what was talked about for at the conclusion of the last buy-in. Okay, so y'all, when you're cutting rhinestone templates, I want you to be aware that sometimes they don't always cut right, or when you are what's the word I'm looking for, or when you are I'm looking for a word, y'all. When you're popping the flop dots out, sometimes they don't always all come out. So like this template right here, I'm gonna have to pay very close attention for the design to come out correctly, because for whatever reason, it double cut it, and that's not how I cut it. I did cut it on the Starcraft Solo. The Starcraft Solo is a new machine to me, meaning I'm just opening it. I've had it for a while. That software is not difficult to work, but again, for some odd reason, this didn't cut out as it should have every single place. So some of these I made hand place, but anyway. So back to what I was describing about the buy now. It should be working and available with the buy now. And again, the buy in, it takes 30 to 45 days to get those rhinestones back from China, and then Eve and her team repackage them and get them out in the mail to you or to us. And I see a flop dot that did not come out right here, so I'm just gonna pluck that out. And sometimes as you're rhinestoning, you will notice that, oops, I didn't get this flock dot completely out. And then all you can use your rhinestone picker tool to pick that right back up. Okay. So now what I'm kind of trying to do is hand set some of these. And then where it didn't come out or cut exactly as I would like it to have cut, we will just hand place those stones. No big deal. You will also need hot fix tape, transfer tape for these rhinestones. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. Let's talk about Craftable Things and what she has to offer. So she does offer a design beginners class, and that class will be offered on April the 16th. That's another flock dot, y'all. Will be offered on April the 16th for $75, and that class is available at craftabletthings.com. Go over there, look at her templates that she has for sale. And if you are interested in learning how to do basic beginner designs, that class is for you and it is available. And then she and Evie also do a advanced rhinestone class where they teach you how to design, and then Evie will teach you how to make money with your rhinestones or any other business you know, that has to do with rhinestones and crafting. So I've taken both of those classes. Both of those ladies are very, very knowledgeable on what they will teach you, and it is a great return on your investment if you actually pay attention, go with your notebook, and are receptive to the information that they are trying to teach you. Okay. I have a website called Tees Boutique. My website is listed in the description box below, and that is Tees Boutique 615.online. I am a boutique owner. I just had my website built, or I need to finish it, should I say. So it is up. I do have an app that can be downloaded called Tees Boutique. It has a hanger in it that says Tees Boutique, and it's relatively opaque. I am working on removing that to put a different picture up there. There are things right now, there's a lot of mock-ups in it, but it also, if you scroll through, it also has items that are readily available on hand and is for sale. And I do customize shirts. I have a DTF printer. I sell DTF prints. So a little of everything. Tumblers, things of that nature, all of that. Not all of that stuff is listed yet, but it is sure to come. So be sure to go ahead and download that app for me. And some of my favorite YouTubers, y'all, are listed in the description box below. However, and I want to go ahead and apologize to Crafting with Delonda. Delonda doesn't know it, but Delonda is what I call, or who I call, my crafting auntie, y'all. I be in here watching Delonda's videos, and I literally be talking back to her, but she can't even hear me. But you know, Delonda has a lot of tutorials that she's a very, very, very good teacher. Do y'all hear me? She is a very, very good teacher with what she is teaching you how to craft. So y'all go over there and show my crafting auntie some love. Subscribe to her channel. This is still a hobby for her. So a lot of what she teaches um, is going to be free. However, if you find it in your heart to use any of you want to use any of the materials that she uses in her videos, please use her links, um, because it will help support. Not only will it help support her channel, it will keep her, being able to bring content to you guys that she is providing for free. And again, I stress for free. So every chance I get, I definitely try and use her link. You will have so much fun over there with crafting with Delonda to it's not even funny. Okay? Because she is literally funny. She's a whole vibe. You hear me? Okay. She is a whole vibe. And I do mean a whole vibe, guys. We have so much fun over there on her channel. She doesn't go live a lot, but when she goes live, it's always a ball. And even if you can't catch her live, the tutorials even are funny, y'all. Okay, so go over there and show your love and support. And if you are finding um my live or this tutorial helpful in any way, please make sure you smash that like button, comment, and subscribe to my channel as well. But back to what I was saying about crafting with Delonda. Delonda, I'm apologizing to you because I forgot to list you in the link. But I am going to go ahead and put your channel in the comment section so that they could go over there and subscribe to you. And it's Crafting with Delonda. She used to be cricketing with Delonda, but she's crafting with Delonda now. But she is so funny. So she is one of the few YouTubers that still does crafting, as a hobby, and will give you free knowledge for and she's patient as ever. She is so patient. You can ask her anything and she'll help you out to the best of her ability. She's going to always start on time. She is always going to start with a goal. And she is always going to do a recap to make sure that she has taught us the goal. And she takes questions in the chat to help you out. Y'all, I want y'all to know that sometimes the chat goes by so fast that we don't always catch all the questions. So don't take it personal if somebody doesn't respond to your comment in the chat right away. Just simply repost your comment or your question, and once your comment or question has been seen, or once one of the moderators catch it, it will be answered. So just don't take it personal when your question doesn't get answered immediately. Okay. So I feel like sometimes in videos or when you go on live on YouTube, that needs to be addressed, because I got a comment the other day, but the live had already ended. So of course I didn't see the comment. So I want you guys to know that you're not being ignored. And then even if the live is ended, and once we go back to read the comments, we will be sure to answer your question at that time. So you may not get an answer during the live, but however, you will get an answer at some point after the live when the comments are being read. So again, y'all, we did this outline in the Labrador stones from baby's booty. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a piece of transfer tape. And I know that some of these I'm going to have to set in. Let's see. I had a bigger piece of transfer tape earlier. Let me see what I've done with that bigger piece of transfer tape. Because the transfer tape costs. And honey, you don't want to be around here wasting that up. Okay. So this is what your hot fix KTM mask is what we use. This happens to be a piece that came from the baby's booty from her beginner's class that I had taken. I'm gonna go ahead. Am I gonna go ahead? Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat press on. So that it can be warming up while we are doing the other part of our design. Now, y'all, here's the thing with when you are using this hot fix transfer tape or mask. Once you start putting this thing down, you kind of commit it, okay? So what I try to do is I try to not think about it, put it down, and fix my mistakes as we go along if we have any. Excuse me. If you happen to use a new piece, this, as you can see, is not new. It's been used. So it will get less sticky. But if you happen to use a new piece of transfer tape, make sure that you stick it to your clothes or something so that it doesn't jack up too bad. So like I said, you have to put this down, not think about it. You have to be like Nike and just do it. And once you put it down, you are committed to it, okay? Period. You are committed. So these are just, and if any of them happen to flip over or they get out of place, just put them back in place when you are brushing them in. And then like I said, I know that in this design, because it didn't cut complete, and I have to recheck those settings because when I first used the Starcraft Solo, and I cut another design, I didn't change the settings because I didn't think that I should have had to change the settings. So therefore, the settings should remain the same. But I don't know, so I have to do some more digging into that and let you guys know in the comment section on what I found out. So we have our piece of our first part of our design. We're going to go ahead and pick that part up, and then we're going to turn it over because I have the middle part of shine, and see, like that didn't pick up right there. So all you do is you do it like that, and you just kind of line that E back up. So we got I got two stones that bucked out of place from somewhere. So let's just take those off. So actually what I'm going to do, because a lot of times once you flip it over, you can tell where you're missing those stones at sometimes. And right now, I don't really see where they are, but once I press it, you can bet your bottom dollar I will figure out where they go. And then I had one stone, like right here, that flipped completely over on the side that it would not have stuck to the garment. And then when you are pressing these rhinestones to your garment, you want to make sure that you take the moisture out of whatever garment that you are using. So I see that one. It looks like and I'm just checking it to see if I can see where it goes at the moment. I cannot figure it out, which is no big deal. So when I press it, so this stone, where is it? So this stone right here goes just like that. So like I said, some of them you'll be able to figure out as you are pressing it. Okay, so that's that. So we're gonna go ahead and put this piece of tape, heat transfer tape, hot fix transfer tape back on here. This is what we have, and I don't want to move it too much to disturb our design. And I already have our garment that we're going to put it on. So this is the top part of shine, and this is the bottom part. So it's going to be that filler. So I'm going to use the crushed ice AB for the top part. And remember, I'm just going to, I'm hoping y'all can see this. Let's see, hopefully. So, and I'm just going to take this top part, these rhinestones on the top part only. And I'm just going to put some on there kind of generously. And I think for the most part, all of these right here should brush in pretty good. I don't think I had any issues with the middle part at all. So that's why I'm so puzzled on why the outline did not, I was going to say print, did not cut as it should have, okay? And again, all we're doing is brushing these in. There were some metal lights that were offered, on the Baby's Booty website for just the buy now. They are not a part of the buy-in. So if you want to take advantage of those, head on over and buy those before she sells out. Okay. If you're looking for custom DTF transfers, or if you just have an SVG that you want, it has multiple layers, or it doesn't even have to have multiple layers. But if you don't feel like perhaps just using all that vinyl to make the design, and you want a DTF print, again, you can go to my Etsy shop at etsy.com at Tees Boutique Designs, or you can go to download my app, which is Tees Boutique, or you can go to my website, which is teesboutique615.online. And you can always chat with the virtual assistant that is there. Tell her what you want, and I will reach back out to you and get that order taken care of for you. Okay. So for the most part, those stones right there, they brushed in very, very well. Only minimal stones that I have to place by hand. So this would have worked out so much better had the overhead parts where the phone would have set with the camera broke. I don't know. That was, I guess, the wrong thing to buy. Because it hasn't even been like used but twice and it's broke. And I'm like, how? But anyway, that's why it's so important to do your research. That is why it's so important to do your research before buying things. And what you hear is the what you heard was the heat press. The heat press that I'm using for today is the HTV Rhine Auto Press. While we're talking about heat press right quick, let me jump in and say, head over to Kickstarter if you are looking for a heat press. The Maker Bliss is getting ready to come out. If you go in the Kickstart, you can get 2 of those machines for $250 with they have a 17-inch platen. You won't, mind you now, it's a Kickstart crowdfunding, so you will not get them until around July, the end of July of this year. So I'm sure they've already started production by now, because when it first when the crowdfunding first took place, they had already met. Now it's hollering at me again because it's already on it. It's already at 350 degrees. So we're gonna hop over it in a minute and press it. So anyway, back to the crowdfunding. When they first launched the Kickstarter crowdfunding for the Maker Bliss heat press, listen, they made all of their money and some. So everybody always thinks like crowdfundings or campaigns are a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's only a bad thing when now don't get me wrong, it is a risk, but it's only a bad thing when the product doesn't succeed. However, something with like heat press, things like that, they're gonna always succeed because of how large the crafting community is. So they will succeed. You know, will always succeed. So things like that, I'll get in on, but I'm not gonna get in on anything much riskier than that. So the only thing that I want you to take from the crowdfunding is know that they have met their goal, and you can get the product cheaper in the beginning, because after they've met production and their funding, it's going to go to full price. So you will not get it at that price. Okay. And again, just a quick recap. This was the crushed ice AB stones that we used from Eat at the Baby's Booty buy-in, which starts on 3/31. Okay. So now I'm going to get a smaller piece of transfer tape, and we're going to put this one like this. Oops, and we got a stone here that we got to get off on that one. So y'all see one of my stones turned in my last design. See it right there. Oops. See it right there. Stone turned in my last design. And I didn't get it off, but guess what? We're going to use that in something. I have a little container where if I drop a rhinestone, leave a rhinestone behind, I'm making my own. Let's see. You guys see that? There you go. I'm making my own collection, and it's just gonna go in a rainbow that I'm going to design, and I'm just gonna drop all of the colors in there, and then we got us a rainbow, and we're gonna press it on the shirt. Okay. All right. So this is our first our top layer in our design. That went on pretty smooth. I don't see any that are out of place. You can also take your finger, which I should have done beforehand, but I knew that they brushed in really well. And then I just also take my brush and I go over it. Make sure that everything stays in place, lines up well. And you want to be really careful when pulling this up, because this is a little more stickier than the last one was, because it's fairly new. And I'm going to stick this right here. So this is my top part of shine. And when I go to the heat press, I'm gonna I see where one of those stones go right there. So in the H and right here in the H. So I think I know where those two stones go. Cool. All right, so now for the bottom, we are going to use this violet ice. Or do I want to use icicle? Tanzanite. No, we're going to use this violet ice because we already got it out. So we're going to do a no change zone over here. And again, remember, we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to pour a generous amount. Do y'all, can y'all look at that? Do y'all see my nails? Look at it. Shout out to the hubby who got my nails done today. My nails on my toes. Shout out to the big guy. So y'all, we will be doing a diamond painting for my son to go in his room. So we're going to be doing a diamond painting live. Keep in mind, all of the diamond painting will not get done on the entire live because, you know, diamond painting can take a while. But, you know, I'm off on Saturday. So Saturday sounds like a good day that we might hang out on a live. I don't know what time it'll be because I usually try to hang out with the hubby a little bit on off days before coming on live, because while you may run a business, you know, do YouTube content creating, you still got to maintain a healthy life in relationships, no matter what they may be. You still need to maintain those channels as well and balance balance your time and, you know, work life and all that other good stuff there. Okay. So again, for the most part, these right here, oops, look at that. I found two that did not come out, or two that I did not, three. Four. Uh-oh. So y'all, I don't be joking when I say that, oops. When I say that sometimes you gotta go back and check, which I did, and I don't know how I missed these. I guess because the cut is so light. Because this right here, it cut, but it didn't cut through enough for me to know or see, I guess. So we're just gonna pluck these right here out. Ooh, child, your girl missed the light right here. in this little area. But we see it now. So we're gonna go ahead and fix it and make it happen. Those little stones that are coming out, no big deal. I can hand place them. Oops. I can hand place them or brush over them and put, you know. I am so serious. Like, I don't even know how, I don't know how I missed all of these, but okay. And we do have a lot of fun over on Making with Marilyn and Craftable Things channel as well. Patrice usually goes live on Tuesdays and Fridays. Eve usually goes live on Sundays. Marilyn, I haven't quite gotten her schedule down yet. And my auntie Delonda, she does go live once a week. And I don't think her schedule is like it's on a set day. If it is, I haven't picked up on that yet either. So, okay. So now that we got all of those flop dots out that I missed, we're just gonna do it just like this right here. We're just gonna brush it right on back up, brush it in like that, and call it a day. Does that happen all the time? No. Can it happen? Yes. Oops. Rhinestone hit the floor. So even the best of us miss flat dots. So I'm not a pro, definitely not a pro. Craftable Things is your blingologist. Can y'all see how beautiful these are? Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Look how beautiful these are. I also have stones myself that are coming out in bulk that will be sold as well. Wholesale as well. So keep that in mind. And you want to remember the thing about rhinestones is the more facets they have, the more sparkle that you are going to get. Korean low lead tends to be a good knockoff, but they're not a high quality stone. Am I telling you not to use that stone? Nope. I'm letting you make your own choice. I'm just clearly giving you options of what's out there where you can get stones from. Be Createful has some high quality glass rhinestones as well. And you'll hear folks say that they have the best rhinestones, this, that, and the other. All rhinestones in every batch I have bought, I don't care who I buy them from, where I get them from, even in the batch of my own that I will be getting to resell. There's always some that are chipped, some that didn't get dyed well, some that the glue disc on the back isn't all the way correct. I gotta turn this heat press back on again, y'all. That's the only thing I don't like about the HTV, right? Even though it is a safety mechanism, if you're right in the room with the heat press, but you know, it just cuts off too fast for my liking, is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, back to these stones. So no matter where you get stones from, you're always going to have some, like I said, with the glue disc that doesn't go on the back all the way. It might be missing the top, you know, it's just something. So everybody's gonna say they got the best stones, period. Okay, but it's up to you to do your research and make a sound decision on where you want to buy your rhinestones from. Okay. But you have to do research for your own self too, because while I can show you the rhinestones, but until you actually get the rhinestones in your hand, that thing is going to look different to you on camera. Okay, they don't look the same on camera, but you better believe that sparkle is gonna look, it looks good on camera, but it's gonna look 50 times better once you get them in your hand. Yeah, I cannot wait to do this diamond painting. Diamond painting, it's kind of it's therapeutic. Helps you relax the mind. I do have a tutorial coming up with the diamond painting. And if you have never did diamond painting before, be sure to stop by the channel so that you can hop in on diamond painting, get to see what a diamond painting is, how you do a diamond painting, and so forth. So we are just about done. The only thing we have left to do is to press our garment, take out the moisture on it, and get to pressing. So once we do that, this live will be over. Again, I'm not editing this live because I believe the purpose of live, y'all just look at her. Just look. I'm gonna take the light off that and look. Can y'all see that? Okay. That's all I gotta say. Okay. And then this live will be concluded in just a few minutes. So if you have made it this far in the live, thank you for sticking around. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment, share the video so that we can help YouTube's algorithms. And then we're also going to do a video on SEOs. If y'all don't know what SEOs are, that is search engine optimization, and words that you can use, keywords that you can use to trigger the YouTube algorithm to get your videos pushed forward. Talking about different things of, why you should start a YouTube channel. Not every video is going to get, especially in the beginning, but you gotta start somewhere. So not every video is gonna get 500 views, not even 500,000 views. So I say all that to say, just start somewhere, pick your camera, take it out the box, vlog, record, teach something. If you have something to teach, share that knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge can take you places that money can't buy. So just remember that. Then on this, the first the outline, I see where those stones go now that I looked at it, that it was laid down flat on the right side. So I'm just gonna add those back to it before we press it. Because when you can see it before you press it, that helps a lot and saves time with manually putting in stones. So again, that was our violet ice. And we're going to cover these back up. And again, I'm going to show these babies one more time before this live ends. This is your Labrador. This is your crushed ice AB. This is your violet ice. Again, these stones came from the baby's booty. Okay. All right. So that piece that we had that has a rhinestone left on it that probably didn't get pressed. Well, not probably, because I'm looking at it right here. It didn't get pressed on our last design. No problem. We're just going to take it off and put it right here, and I will add it to my rainbow collection that I am doing. Y'all, that was almost a real bad mishap right there. So we're just going to go ahead and lay that down like that. And anything that moved, I'm just going to press over just like this right here. And then you just varnish it down, kind of rub over it so that all of those stones will stick to the transfer paper. Excuse me, transfer tape. Get it correct. Transfer tape, and this is hot fix transfer tape, y'all. Okay, KTM mask. If you take care of it, it will take care of you, and that's the God honest truth. This stuff, we lost a diamond. I mean, a rhinestone somewhere, talking about a diamond. Hopefully we didn't, but if we did, we have it right there. So I'm gonna again move our template out of the way. And I'm going to lay it down just like that. So that way when we are ready to press it, so this is the top, that's the bottom. I need to pull this part back out. So I think it was on the H. Yep. So yep. Right there on that corner. All right. So this is our garment that we are going to press this shirt on. Y'all, this is a Gildan South Style shirt. This shirt came from the local Dollar Tree for $1.25. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I pull the tape off. I'm going to move you guys over to the heat press machine so that you guys can see. Just over like that, so that you guys will be able to see the pressing of the shirt. I'm gonna take this off because that doesn't travel very well. So pardon my crackling. So this is what actually, I can put this bag right here. I can put this and this right here. And then right here, y'all will be able to see. Let's see, I'm gonna turn on, trying to get y'all some more lights. And I gotta figure out what I did with the little control. I don't know what I did with that remote control, so I'm just going to this. That's crazy. I don't know what I did with the remote control. Oh, here it is. See, can I give y'all a little more light? Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is we're going to take the moisture out of our garment. Press that down. And all of whatever you can see over here is just craft stuff. This is just the craft room. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to fold our shirt in half so that we can find our center line. Ouch, that was hot. So this is finding our center line. You can also use a t-shirt ruler to find your center line, or even after you found your center line this way, old school is how I call this, or finding your center line. Then you can use that if you are, when you're setting something on your design, okay? And this is a auto heat press, and it does open and close on its own. All right, so we have taken our moisture out. This is a V-neck shirt. I personally don't like V-necks, but for $1.25 and it's building, we're gonna go ahead and see how this thing works. Okay, so we're going to lay our design down, and with it being a V-neck, just do like 2 finger lengths down. You want to make sure that you got that center. I always put a heat, even though I have a Teflon sheet on my heat press platen, the top and the bottom, I still always put a Teflon cover on top of the rhinestones just to protect them as an extra layer of protection. The one set of top and bottom Teflon sheets would be enough, but I'm extra, so I like to make sure that we are definitely protecting the rhinestones and protecting the investment of our heat press. Okay, I do have the Cricut heat press, which is what I have the camera currently sitting on that mat of it. A lot of people say with the Cricut heat press, they don't get a lot of pressure from it. Oh, y'all, look at that bling. so they don't get a lot of pressure from it. So far, I have not had that problem. And I see 2 stones that did not lay. So we are going to put them where they go. And one of them being right there. And let's see where this other one goes. And sometimes when you're looking at your design, if you can't figure out where it goes, it could have been just the extra stone. But these, however, are not extra. I see exactly where they go. So all you do is hand place them. So you just kind of hand place it where it goes. Oops. Okay. And I'm not going to put a Teflon sheet on it this time because I need to make sure that those stones actually adhere to the garment this time. We're almost done. I left the example banner on the screen, but hey, it's okay. I can see your comments still if you comment as well, so that's okay. All right, so this looks amazing. Okay, amazing. Something dropped off on that. I don't know what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and put our top layer in. I wish I had, hold on. I got to get us some light over here because this is driving me insane. So we are going to, there we go. Does that help y'all some? Okay. So that helps some. There we go. Give me just a second. I'm trying to put this back up so that y'all can have some light. So y'all can actually see how beautiful almost there. Okay. All right. So that helps y'all see somewhat better over here. All right. So this is our top layer for the shine. And see, we still ended up with, I think, an extra stone right there. All right, so that is our top layer. Let's go ahead and press that on there. And I'm going to go ahead and grab our bottom layer, which remember, this is our bottom layer. It is not hot right here, so I can lay that there. And I didn't put the Teflon sheet back on it this time. On the inside layers, I most of the time try not to put a layer there because of the simple fact that those are the areas where you want to make sure it gets all of its temp. So this shirt, I think, was a little too dark for the what's the word I'm looking for? Was a little too dark for the crushed ice 8. Well, you could tell a difference in it a little. You got to be a real blinger to be able to distinguish the difference. But I probably should have put it on a lighter shirt. But overall, I think this design came out pretty well considering it had a few cut issues. Not with the template itself, but with the settings on the machine. I still think it came out great. So again, hop on over there to Craftable Things, and that is craftable.things.com, and get you this Partners in Shine rhinestone design. I also do rhinestone designs as well. Now for this final press, I'm going to press it for about 15 minutes. I am going to put the Teflon sheet back on top of it, and that's just to protect the heat press as well as those beautiful stones that we have. And I'm not going to press it for a full 30 seconds. However, I am going to press it for a full 15 seconds. Okay, so there we go. Ouch, that is hot. I am going to go ahead and turn off the press now because I'm not going to use it anymore tonight. All right, guys, so this is our final design. You can't see that really well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it up so that you can see it. So this is what I can't shimmy like Evie them, so I'm not gonna even attempt to try that. But all I gotta say is look at that bling, look at that bling. This is how our design comes out. Do you see that color shift? So yes, you can see that there's a difference in the rhinestones that I used. Okay, so the outline, which is the Partners in Shine, and the diamonds, was done in Labrador. Okay, our top layer right here in Shine is Crushed Ice AB. Our bottom layer right here, and you can see a distinct difference. Okay, and our bottom layer right here in Shine is the Violet Ice. Again, those stones came from the baby's booty. I'm gonna turn this light that way a little bit so that y'all can really see. Y'all see that shift? Y'all see that? Okay, you see that. Look at that. Not sure. I'm not sure what just happened, but however, um, we are back. But it went out for our camera went out for a second, so we can see that color shift. We can see that violet eyes. We can see that crushed ice AB, and we can see the Labrador. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Please go and check out those YouTubers that are listed in the description. If you choose to purchase a Starcraft Solo or any other tools that I have listed in this video below, I will receive a small commission. It doesn't cost you anything else to use those links, but it does help the channel. Until next time, be blessed. Catch you in the next one. Peace.